Hello, I'm Lizzy.
And I'm Izzy, and we need help.
Each week we stumble through a new book, method, or concept that brings us one step closer to being our best self.
Yes, we make fun of ourselves.
And others.
But mostly just ourselves. So here's to not taking self-help quite so seriously.
Welcome to We Need Help. I'm Lizzy.
And I'm Izzy, and this week we need help with giving really good gifts. Yeah.
Tis the season.
Tis the season to give gifts. And this week's episode is dedicated to wonderful charity Toys for Tots.
That is toys, TOYSFORTOTS.org.
.org, not .com, .org. Cool.
.org. And they are all about delivering hope to children at Christmas time and beyond. And I absolutely love this charity because I don't know if you know this, but I grew up in the subculture of motorcyclists, and they are very supportive of Toys for Tots. I was also a child that did not come from affluence, so we would get gifts from them during the season, and it's something that is near and dear to my heart because if you don't know what it's like to only get secondhand toys during the Christmas season, or you don't know what it's like to not get a gift during the season, it's really, really important for hope and joy to receive a gift under the tree. And I love Toys for Tots. So please go to toysfortots.org and donate if you can. Or if you need something for your children during this time, you can sign right up for a toy there. So thank you for doing that in advance. We appreciate you.
That's lovely. Yeah, and any merchandise that we have from this episode, we will donate a percentage of our proceeds to Toys for Tots as well.
Yep.
So
I think we talked about 20%, right?
10%.
Said 10%?
Yeah,
All right,
okay,
we're going to
20.
go
Let's
50.
make it
Okay, 20. Yes, 20%. Dang.
sold.
All right, 20%. Sold. Okay, so let's talk about the holiday season because this is an awfully stressful time for, I think, primarily women, but people everywhere.
Yeah. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure on everything, like making, all the food, all the family getting together. It's the end of the year, so it's kind of exhausting. Like you're just trudging, like getting to the end of the year. So yeah, it is a stressful time.
Well, and I think that as women, we take the reins on bringing the magic into the world. We are the magic in the
Yeah.
world. So this is our time to fucking shine.
Yeah.
And if we don't shine to our best ability, we feel really bad.
Yeah, if you mess up Christmas, that's just
If you fuck up Christmas, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Or Hanukkah, I'm assuming.
yeah, whatever, or
Kwanzaa.
whatever the other holiday, Kwanzaa, yeah, Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa. Okay, so let's talk about first how it makes us feel to get a great gift.
I it makes me feel seen and heard, and and that's that. Like,
It really does. When somebody like gets you something that means a lot, it makes you feel so good. And I think that that is what like Jesus was going for, or the pagans, or whatever. But I think let's talk it in Jesus terms because that's what that's what the season is about. I think that, you know, giving something in a time that and seeing each other and being a part of all of this season is really important if we don't lose sight of it.
yeah. I just had this like thought in my head because I'm really curious. Has there been anyone in your family who's just been a notorious horrible gift giver? Or you're just like, that if you receive that gift, it's just going to be something that is just totally off base.
Yeah, I do. I don't care. I like my dad knows. He's uh, he's notoriously he tries to be thoughtful, but he tries. So I that actually means a lot. My
Yeah.
mother-in-law does not try. It is not her thing. It's
That's
just
not
not
her
her
love
thing.
language. It's not her love
It,
language.
yeah. Luckily, it was my father-in-law's love language, so he always gave the best gifts.
Love that. Yeah. My
Yeah.
grandmother, I loved my grandmother so much, and she was such a giver, but her gift giving was just, she bought stuff that she likes, but she was a grandma. So I remember one year I was like 22 years old, and I opened the box, and there is a sweatshirt with panda bears parachuting. And I was like, and it, the parachutes were
Yeah.
like shiny. I was like, oh, and
They
just so funny because you have to like, I love it, grandma. You don't want your grandma's feelings to be hurt.
no, and you don't, and like I don't like opening presents in front of
Yeah.
people in
Oh,
fear of that moment where you're like, okay, a humidifier. This is great.
that's where like Botox comes in handy, so you can look neutral.
Hmm. Can you remember the word? Was the panda bear shirt the worst gift you've
Panda
ever
bears
gotten?
parachuting was pretty bad, but I got the worst gift I've ever received is I was dating this guy, Kevin, and I spent Christmas with him and his dad, and his dad got me one of those singing basses, the bass that like turns
Oh,
its head and tail and wags, and he
yeah.
thought it was like the best thing.
Okay.
And that was probably the worst. Yeah.
You guys should go to YouTube right now. It's right behind her. No, I just kidding. I love this thing. You
So
should have picked it up and been like, does this thing vibrate?
like, oh, thank you.
Ooh, slap my clit.
So
Sing
that
to
was,
me,
yeah.
daddy.
How about you? Can you remember like a terrible gift or bad gift? Or just maybe it wasn't even terrible, but it just wasn't.
I mean, I've gotten some weird ones.
Yeah.
Jason did get me a humidifier one year.
Like, did he tell you like the reasoning behind it? And was the reasoning at least good? Or like what was the
I think I had been sick or something. I don't know. I don't really know. I to this day, like we haven't made eye contact with it. It's like it was so bad. I didn't want to like reward it in any way, shape.
you didn't
But
acknowledge it at all?
he's got yeah, I just like
You
unwrapped
open
it
the
and set
box and
it
you're like, why is
aside.
this empty? The fire's like right there.
I mean, we've been married so long, if I don't like it, I'll be
Of
like,
course.
okay, this is going bad. Like this is
Yeah.
a no.
Yeah.
But Scarlett is the best gift giver now, and she takes her dad out and already has a list made. Like they always nail it
Yeah,
because Scarlett is
let's
in
go to
control.
the light side of the moon or whatever. Like who's the
Yeah,
best gift giver? So Scarlett.
Scarlett's the best gift giver. She thinks about people. She really wants the best. There was she wanted to give me a Saint Laurent purse last year, and Jason was trying to cut costs, and he's like, I don't know, like it's a lot of money, and she's like, can you just get me less gifts and get her this? And I'm
I love
like,
that. Oh my gosh.
my God, like she's so good.
Yeah.
But she's really, really thoughtful and mindful and cute and really wants it to be the best it can be for people. And, you know, I love that for her.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Like
Do you think she do you
it's the
think she
best
got that
gift to the
from
gift giver is to
yeah.
give like something that people love.
Yeah. And do you think that she got that? I think she got that from you because I think you're like a phenomenal gift giver.
Oh, well, thank you. I try to be. I love to make people feel like I thought about them because I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an overthinker.
Yeah.
So if I can't get your gift right, it means that I am like, I'm not good as a human being.
Yeah. What's your process for in terms of do you brainstorm? Do you just think about it a long time? Like, how do you come up with these gifts? And what about those people out there who may be listening to our podcast and thinking, I just don't know how to do it. Like, I don't know how to give gifts. What are your suggestions there?
Well, let's get, I kind of prepared it where we can go through what not to do and what to
Hmm,
do. So
cool.
what would you like first? What to do or what not to do?
What not to do. And then we can have a happy ending.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't end with a humidifier
yeah,
on the table.
and this is I can tell you horror stories on each one of these that things I have done and learned
Okay.
from.
Okay, cool.
So don't give something that's really a gift for you.
Yeah. That was my
Okay?
grandmother. She's like, "Ooh, I would wear this panda bear parachuting." Yeah.
Exactly. If or mainly if you don't like the way somebody does something, covertly trying to make them do better is, it's like I know my niece Molly's style. It is not my style.
Yeah.
So for me to buy her something in my style is actually a rejection of who she is, and
That's
that
like
makes her feel
narcissistic. Yeah,
terrible.
that's like almost like a narcissistic move. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just wrong. And like, you know, I I I think that not giving something that's really a gift for you, and that could mean, something that you are trying to control, something that you want to be different about the person, something that you feel that they're not doing right and you need to fix it. Those things are just
Mm.
ugly.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't give a last minute, thoughtless fucking filler gift. Just
Yeah, like
never
a gas
mind it.
station gift.
Gas station or Walgreens is out. If you're over 23, you shouldn't be going to Walgreens the night before Christmas.
No.
Okay. My uncle was famous for getting those chocolates at Walgreens. They're just, I mean,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
yeah, he every year that's what he got my aunt, and it was just like it was a big family joke. But you can feel it if it's generic.
Yeah.
That's the bass that you got, the singing bass. It was like, okay, this is at Walgreens.
A gas station. It was like a
She
gas
needs
station bag.
something to open.
Yeah. I'd rather have nothing than that bass because then I have to like worry about where I'm going to dispose of this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's in my landfill and not yours. Don't make it about price. I think this is so important in the world that we live in today. If I know that you're going to spend $1,200 on me, for me to go in and want to spend the same amount on you is just gross. You're
Yeah.
materialistic. You're the problem,
Yeah.
not the person that's spending an exuberant amount of money. They're not the problem. You are
Yeah.
because you think, oh, she's going to want what, like that is not even a factor in real
Yeah.
giving, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Don't over personalize in the way that crosses their boundaries, like something extremely sentimental for someone you barely know. I think
Mm,
that's a love bombing tactic.
yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
It's weird. If like any kind of getting something like perfume for someone that you do not aren't really close to, that's something that's a really personal gift.
Yeah, every single, and I've gotten loads of those. I've gotten loads of perfumes, and
Yeah,
I've never once enjoyed a perfume anyone has ever gotten me, ever.
yeah.
Yeah, none of that.
I'm very, very picky, and I think that, that's important. Like, if you're not like really close with the person, don't get something,
Yeah.
and don't go out of bounds, like getting somebody something sexy that you're not sleeping with, or don't go,
Yeah.
I think that that is also kind of weird. So, be mindful of what's appropriate. Don't give gifts with strings attached. I think that that is
Mm,
really, really, really important. And, don't make somebody try a shirt on that you got them right then and there. They might not be comfortable. Like you have to like be read the
Yeah,
room a
try it on,
lot.
try it on, try it on.
Yeah.
No.
Like how do you like it? How do you like it? Like make it about me more,
Yeah.
please. I think that that is really important. The worst gift I ever got, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I want to hear that. Besides the
That I got
humidifier.
somebody.
Oh, that
No,
you got
that I
somebody.
got
Okay.
somebody.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give my sister the gift of, we lived in the Virgin Islands. She lived in Illinois.
Mm.
So I got her a gift of coming down to the Virgin Islands for the week of Christmas, I think it was. And I shit you not, it was the week that her actual store was opening. Like she was opening a brand new store, like a little floral gift store, and I opened it like or I got her back like 2 days before she opened her actual store. And she was so shitty about it. Only a sister could be shitty about a trip to the Virgin Islands. But I now look back and think of how horrible of and not thoughtful that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
for
yeah.
her,
Yeah.
you know? But that was so I think that, you know, being very thoughtful in the way that how they're going to react
Mm.
and what how it's going to affect their lives is really important.
Yeah.
I also think just for everybody, I don't think it does, and I come from seven, I don't think it does any good to make the exact amount of presents for each child.
Mm. Okay. I'm not familiar with that practice. So yeah. It's
You
why?
didn't
Why
have that with your brother?
that we got the
Like, were you
exact
guys,
amount?
yeah. Okay, so it's a thing and it's a big thing.
Okay.
And while I don't think you should get one kid one gift and the other kid 30 gifts, it just, if you're counting and you're making sure you spent the same amount on each kid, you're making it so materialistic.
Mm.
Instead of being like, I saw this, I knew you would love it. I know you've been wanting this. That's why I got it for
Mm.
you. It makes it like we talk about Christmas being materialistic, but I think it starts there.
Do you guys, because what we've been doing in my family because there's no kids in my family now. Like it's just, yeah. And so we've been doing Christmases without gifts, but everybody brings something to the Christmas table, and it's been really nice actually. It's been like stress-free. Um, so yeah, what do you think of that? Like I was like hesitant when we did it the first year, but it ended up being really actually nice that we didn't have to stress about it. We just kind of were there and enjoying each other's company. But there's no kids around. So with the kids, I think it would be hard to do.
So we've been lucky enough to have children in our family at all times,
Yeah.
and it really is about the children. We've been doing themes for like the adults. We do ornaments that make us think
Mm.
of the person,
Oh,
or
I love that.
or books is a
Love that.
great.
Books is great.
Yep, that's great. Or accessories. One year we did socks,
Mm.
and it makes it like just
I like that.
really
Yeah.
cool thing. I think you could do food, like you could do, you know, charcuterie
Mm.
items. You could do any theme. My theme this year, and just and it has been the one of the best things I've ever done is I'm buying each family a new bedding,
Oh,
all
I
new
love
bedding.
that. Yeah.
And my two nieces, Molly and Alex, they gave me free reign. They just told me what colors, and they know I know their style really well. And I got to like go through and just
Mm.
picture, and I of course like covertly wanting them to move out of synthetics, so I put them in all like cottons or linens for their bedding because I want it to be more healthy and more comfortable.
Mm.
So I've had just the best time with it. But I like to do a theme for every
I
Christmas because
love
it does
that.
make it easier.
Yeah, I love that a lot. And then some families do like almost like a Secret Santa where they draw somebody's name, so it's just one gift And that makes it a little more economical and kind of fair and balanced. So I like that.
That's a great tip. Let's go through what to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're crossing over that bridge already. So
Yep. Yep, we've already done some to-dos. Give something that solves a problem that they actually have. Great.
like a wart cream.
Yeah, a wart cream and like I did one year get my
Here's
friend
your hemorrhoid
Botox.
cream.
I will say if you feel like somebody's a little uptight, do not get them a vibrator. That's one of those that make them feel
Oh
bad.
my God. Yeah, I actually gave my friend, oh God, this was just such a funny story because she wanted this Gwyneth Paltrow vibrator.
I did that for my friends. The heart one?
And she, no, the other one, the like famous
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
The
And
rabbit?
no, it's like a pink one. It's like a microphone.
Okay.
It's just listing vibrators. I'm like, how do you the rabbit? The
The
penguin?
rabbit? I gave my friends the Gwyneth Paltrow heart one.
Okay, so my friend wanted the pink microphone one. I forgot what it's called.
Okay.
But they don't ship them to Europe. So my dad's friends are all pilots. So I ordered it to my dad and I told him to give it to the pilots, but I thought it would just be packed and nobody would know what was in it. And one of the pilots that's friends with my dad is an extreme conservative. Like he's Mr. Conservative. And I go and pick it up from him because he like my dad gave it to him. He flew over to Poland. He
He's like,
was so mad that he was like, "This is perverse," you know. And I was just like, "I'm
I
sorry."
didn't ask if I could stick it in your ass.
It was so funny, but she loved it. So there you go.
Yeah.
I told him it
Hey,
was
it was
for
worth
like
it.
massaging her back, and he's like, "No, it isn't." He like
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
he knows. How do you know?
How do you know? Yeah. So I did actually give three of my closest friends the heart vibrator and they loved it. And I like they're like they are
Yeah, if
all
you
just
know who to give the vibrators to, okay?
you know your vibrator people.
You know you're right.
Give something that solves a problem. One year my sister gave Jason a shop vac. He loved it.
Yeah.
You know, uh, so that's the mom who never buys for herself, give her something that she's not going to spend her own money on.
Yeah, like a massage, or like some makeup, a gift certificate to Mac or something where she can go and yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I also think that sometimes like with busy people, it's nice to like give them like a free, like I'll make you a meal anytime. But I will say that I've done that a couple of times and people rarely take advantage of it. So
Yeah.
then you always feel like, so that's kind of a, I don't know, that's a touch and go.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
Um,
of that because I've done that too, like almost like a coupon for something and they
yeah.
never so it's almost like, yeah.
Give something that reflects a memory that you share, like a photo turned into like a framed picture,
Yeah, overdose.
um, a small item that, yeah, a small item
A
that
bag
like
of cocaine, remember?
remember this?
Remember when you were foaming at the mouth? Yeah,
Oh, it's good times,
good
good
times.
times.
Oh,
Uh, inside joke stuff, a framed quote. You got to be careful with the frame, too much framing of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. To be fair,
Uh,
my parents love like framed photos of us together, and they're always up there. And my grandmother, like parents and grandparents all love that kind of thing.
you know what? You have a good opportunity. You can do a reframe of a picture of you and your brother when you were little in the same kind of outfits today in the same
Oh, that would
position.
be cute. Yeah,
They would love that. Okay, well, that's what they're getting.
yeah.
Okay. Give something that elevates their everyday life. For me, Jason gave me a car once, and that really did help me out.
That's nice.
Elevated my life.
It did. Yeah.
Yeah. But a soft throw blanket, and I think it's important to get the monogram on it if you can afford it.
Yeah. 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 Like the mom.
Monogramming takes things to another level.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, you can, these are just things that like you can, anything with their name on it makes them feel good. Anything with any personalization makes people feel good. It's that you thought of it before 15 minutes before they walked in the door. And P.S., wrap it nicely.
Yes. Yes.
This is crazy what we're doing with these gift bags.
Yeah, what is that? Throw it in a gift bag and there's no fun in that. You just pull it out and you're like,
Not
oh,
pretty. It's not pretty. And I think that that means something.
yeah.
I love, and this is something big for the time in our lives that we're in, is something that kind of holds space for something that represents who they're becoming.
Can you give an example?
Uh, if I am going to do a podcast, you know, get a journal for me for my podcast,
Yeah.
or if I'm, taking art classes, get something that inspires that. You
Yeah.
know, different things. If you're into cooking, like, or if you're trying to be a better cook, my nieces are always trying new things. Like my niece last year was sourdough Christmas for her. She was wanting to become better at sourdough. So I got her the you know, um, like Le Creuset to make
Yeah.
a sourdough in and all that sourdough kit. But like she was trying to be better at that. So supporting somebody in something that they're trying to be better, I think is a huge Christmas
Mm,
gift.
yeah.
And something they'll be excited about. And then the personal touches, heartfelt notes, ribbons, and like putting a little sprig of
Oh,
evergreen on
love a
it.
sprig. Love a sprig.
Love a sprig. A little, you can buy cheap little ornaments and put them on the outside of a Christmas gift that makes people feel happy. Um, you know,
I have to mention something you did when I came to visit you. You left it in the room, and you guys made body butter, like hand cream. And it wasn't too expensive, I don't think, to make. And it was lovely. And I just was absolutely like you hand wrote what it was. It was like a lavender.
I
That's
picked one that I know the scents you like.
Yeah, so
So
that's
yeah,
something amazing. Like you can make something that's interesting. I also there's this lady who in our building who she goes to like little vintage stores and she finds like just single beautiful teacups and she makes candles out of them and they're gorgeous. They're like these little English teacups and with this, and she just makes little candles and they're just absolutely darling. So little things like that.
yeah, I want to Facebook friend her because I love anything like that. I love anything that we can make each other feel special on. And I know that time is of the essence during this time of
Yeah.
year, but it really is important to make things that you think other people will just love and think about you making it and, like the
Mm.
heart that goes into it. I think that that's really important.
Last year I found the top 5 best cookie recipes. I just like scoured online and I made all the cookies and then I made like mixes and I put them in a beautiful jar. The jar was cheap. It was like from the dollar store, but I decorated the jar like with like you said, the sprig and the like a ribbon. And I put the cookies in there and I delivered them to all our neighbors and they were just like floored. They were like, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
People love that stuff.
And
And you
it's
don't even have to
not
do five different ones. You can do one kind of
One,
cookie.
yeah, and it wasn't, I think, because I think some people out there might be like, well, I can't afford, maybe a good gift, but it doesn't have to be expensive. It can just be lovely, and it could be simple, and it could be something that you make, right?
Well, and I think being thoughtful is a muscle that you need to exercise. It's
Yeah,
not something that comes naturally to everybody because sometimes we grew up in a household that wasn't thoughtful or we've through time, just kind of, I mean, children are always thoughtful.
yeah,
So I think we start out that way and getting back to that childlike magic of things is really important
yeah.
during this time of year. It could be a hot cocoa kit. And
Mm,
that's so cheap and so easy and so nice. People love it. And you
yeah,
could put it in a little baggie and just put, you're loved, or
Yeah.
you're hot, or you're sweet, or,
Yeah.
anything like that on it. And it just like, you can cater the message to the person. And it's just an easy way to make people feel loved during the holiday season.
Yeah.
But being too materialistic, I'd say is a no. And I
Mm.
honestly think overextending yourself is the, you know, kind of a version of humping your own pillow during the holiday season. It's like, okay, we get it. We get it. You just destroyed your family's finances for the next 6 months. That doesn't make me feel good.
Yeah. What I'd love to hear what the best gift you ever got was.
I mean, it's got to be from I mean, you gave me a really good gift, but not for Christmas. I mean, that one that you sent me with the tea set and the candle that was my scent and the whole
Yeah.
thing. It was just like one of those things. But my sister is the number one best gift giver. She and her
Oh,
husband, they scour all year long. They're very thoughtful. I mean, they've given ice cream machines to Scarlett. They've given basketball hoops. They want it to be an experience to do to
mm,
get like they think about things like
yeah.
for a long, long time. They're always you know, they're just such good gift givers. It's
Mm,
like, you know, my mom is a very, very good gift giver.
mm,
Like she thinks I can't wait till I know what she's getting for Scarlett. And it's just one of those things where
yeah.
it's not extremely expensive. It's just extremely thoughtful. And it's one of those things that supports the person she's becoming, which I
Yeah.
love.
Love that.
Yeah. What's the best gift you ever got?
There was two that I can remember because they were memorable. One was, I don't know why, it was just a globe. My dad got me a globe, and I was so excited to see the world and play with the globe, and
Yes.
we would spin it and put our. So I don't know why this globe was just like, I was so excited about it beyond anything else. And then this was amazing. I had this boyfriend, his name was Paul. And I mentioned like on the side in a conversation that I really liked this one store. It was like this boutique store, the Spanish brand. He went and got every single piece of clothing from that store in my size and just put it in my closet. And when I came home, I opened my closet and it was just that story. Like, I mean, that was one of the expensive gifts, but the fact that he remembered that he went in there and he goes, girlfriend's a size 34, and I want one of everything that you have in a 34. And that was like, wow.
That's so good.
It was good. It was really,
Now, not to be too Hallmark movie about this, but is Paul available or?
no, Paul is not available. He's got a lovely girlfriend, might be wife now. Yeah, so she's a lucky gal. Yeah, nice couple.
If you guys don't work out, just is a single.
Yeah, and also like that what I mentioned earlier, that jar that you and Scarlett made, because it was so like I pictured it had this emotional attachment to it because I pictured you guys making it together, and that's what made it so special. I pictured you and her and your hands and pouring it and making it and then writing.
Aw.
So that's what made it special.
Oh, I love that for you. I'm so glad we did it. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Well, let's reiterate. Please go to toysfortots.org and make a Christmas happen for a little one who doesn't have Christmas right now. And I want to just say how grateful I am for this holiday season. This is the best season of the year. And I hope that our listeners are wholeheartedly diving into the magic of it and not focusing on the bullshit, made up, fake stuff of it, which is the materialistic, weird stuff.
Yeah. Let's make it heart to heart connections
Yes, I
through
love
some
that.
like gifts. Love you.
Love ya. See you next Tuesday.
Oh, hearts come out. See you next Tuesday.
Mine never. Give me a heart. Thank you so much for joining us this week on We Need Help, the podcast.
Make sure to like, subscribe, like again our YouTube channel, our Instagram, follow us wherever you can. It really, really helps us out and ensures that you won't miss any future episodes. So, yep, thanks to you, we can keep going.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.